Hello and welcome back. Here we are, back in the misty lands around the firm break cot, where we had a funny interaction between an elf and a couple of common sense humans, you know? So, we have to continue to be involved in this, I guess. In the meanwhile, you might think I've spent all my time here staring at Ravidron, but actually, I went all the way back to Rivendell and bought myself a jewelry, specifically the Sunstone ring that you now see equipped. Is just a little bit better than the Brilliant Platinum ring, of which I had a couple. I still wear one of those, but the other one I'm discarding. This one has a little more overall it's a little better. You know, I lose some critical rating, I gain some might and other statistics, one of which is in combat moral regeneration, which is nothing to scoff at. So I still keeping the other Brilliant Platinum ring, because I like things brilliant, I guess. Okay, without further ado, let's not talk to Ravidron again.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Well, it is no matter. Whether they know of it or not, their lives will not be endangered by my decision to leave Middle-earth. I hope it is not presumptuous of me to say we will make certain of that. Ravidron stares for a moment longer at the closed door, and then shakes his head. Oh yeah, the door is still closed. Still, I had hoped for a friendlier parting. I have seen many farewells during my long years, and I did not envision this one going this way. But remember what you said? Just for your consolation, that I'll be your last friend or something? So here, I'm your last friend. Just putting up with all this means I'm your friend at this point. But I will not dwell upon it. I have spent too long dwelling on such things. Let us make safe the lands hereabout and meet up at the old mounds of Glynaphon. It stands to the west of here and was once a most pleasant village, though it has remained empty for much of the age. Why do we need to meet over there? Wilderness and emptiness.
The sorrows of the Eldar are never ending.
Okay, nothing additional. Okay, well, this is right here, guys, so let's write and meet... find the ranger keeping watch outside of Toughen? No. Hold on. What is this here? I thought we're meeting... Oh, never mind. I just need to defeat any foes in the angle that might threaten the safety of Ravidron's friends. Really? I mean, virtually all the beasts here can potentially threaten the safety. I have to exterminate all the fauna and maybe even some of the flora, like some poisonous plants. Okay, so that's ridiculous. So I see. For a second I was like, well, Glynaphon is right here. Why is the nearest quest all the way down to Tornhat? But okay, now I get it. Anyways, if we're to exterminate anything, it should be wolves, because they also count for the Slayer deeds, for the entirety of the Troll shows, as you know. It counts for the local Beast Slayer deeds. But whatever we encounter, really, we have to deal with, I guess. What about the Darkwing spies? Yes, they count as beasts. And something that can endanger, apparently, the safety of Ravidron's friends. Are they his friends still? He doesn't think so, so I don't know. Do they think they're friends of him? I don't know. Yes, I do understand it's a misunderstanding, and they'll probably be fine, but still, right now, things are a little tense. Alright. Okay. Well, we need to defeat just one more beast. And then I guess we'll have to meet with Rabbitron outside Glenafon, ancestral home of the Stores. Glenafon has been abandoned for years beyond count, but Hobbit folk once lived here. Quite peculiar, right? Hobbit folk all the way here? Interesting. Sights such as these are all too common these days, Basabur, and they stand in opposition with the memories I have of these places. This was once a thriving community of hardy folk, toughened by the tilling of the rocky soil. Oh, there's nothing like rocky soil to toughen you up, right? I remember the pleasing sound of their voices, raised in song more often than not, and carried on the wind for miles around. They called themselves Stores, and it is my understanding that when they departed the Angle, they passed through many lands before finally settling in a small corner of Arthedain. I hope to see their land on my journey to the ships. But they have not lived here for more than 1,000 years. And the wind has not borne aloft their songs for even longer, for it was the threat of war that caused them to leave. That's a cool way to put it. So first their songs died, they were still here, but they stopped singing, and then they left altogether. How sad. There was unrest throughout Rudour, and evil rose in Angmar, and the Stores felt no cause to sing. But when I knew them, they were pleasant and full of joy. Rabadron regales you with tales of the friends he once knew in Glenafon, and encourages you to see the home of Meredith and Aderin, who delighted in staying up late, and the burrow where Wenna painted such lovely landscapes. You mean the burrow, the nasty burrow? Wow. Where Wenna painted such lovely landscapes that she seemed to possess the skill of the Eldar. Wow. That's quite a thing to say for an elf to say for a human. Cool, let's see. You should see the home, yeah. You should see the home of Meredith and Adrin, who delighted in staying up late, and the burrow where Wenna painted such lovely landscapes. Ah, she seemed to possess the skill of the Eldar. So, a slightly different text. That's why I like to read it, even though it's somewhat repetitive. Okay, so now we have to find the home of Meredith and Aderin. Meredith, sorry. Okay. I see something here. Oh! We have another quest from Mervelon. How fare you, Mervelon?
Would you do something for me?
Well, if it isn't Basabur, how have you been, friend? I have some exciting news. Oh no, here we go again. While seeking more orcs to find my lucky talisman, I remembered something. It wasn't the orcs that took it. You ask him if he sustained a knock on the head during his brawl with whatever foes he fought. Ah, you jest, my new friend, but rangers like me often... Rangers like you, yeah, right. Often do battle with whatever enemies cross our path, and in my case it was both brigands and orcs, as I told you before. No, not together, not at the same time, but one after the other, I swear it. You can swear all you want. But I'm pretty certain the brigands did not take my talisman, for they were frightened of the orcs, and would not remain in their presence for any period of time, I imagine. But you know who did remain by the side of the orcs? Wargs, of course, sure. The orcs I fought were warg riders, and they must have stashed my talisman inside one of the supply pouches borne by their horrible steeds. So you see, all we have to do is find the warg that carries my talisman. There are lots of them around here, Basabur. You should check it out. You'd be helping a ranger, and that counts for a lot in the wild, doesn't it? No comment here. Complete lack of comment, okay? A talisman hunted. Okay, well, I don't mind feeding some orcs. If nothing else, for the Beast Slayer, plus, of course, this quest. Okay. Now, one more here. Well, two more here, really. There's the Angle Stalker, who stalks. Okay. There's one more there, and that's it, right? Only 6 works, easy. Okay. Well, we will talk to Mervelon, but I also want to find the home of, yeah, the homes here. The home of Meredith and Adrin. This was the home of 2 stores who loved to walk the moonlit lanes long after everyone else was asleep. How neat. Neat little detail, but now it's completely destroyed, obviously. Pretty good construction though, because you can still, after so many years, you can still see the remains. And then the home of Fuena. Oh man. This one has kept very well. I guess the rocks are tough here, but... Wait, I thought this was the home of Fuena? It is not? Oh. I mean, that's true. That's not the only burrow here, really, so, let's see. Could be the next one here. No? Well, maybe this one? This was the home of an artist who taught Ravadron several painterly techniques he had never before considered. Painterly. That's a cool word. I've never encountered it before, I don't believe. Okay, who is here? A regular wolf. How lovely. Good. But now we also have warg tracks here. Wargs have trampled the earth here, disturbing the ground with signs of their passage. Okay. More wargs have been in Glenafon than you have yet seen. Okay, let's return to... Well, we can talk to Mervelon first, I guess.
What do you need?
Ah, Lassetbur, I hope you had better luck than I. You shake your head. Ah, well, he curses under his breath before turning back to you. I suppose I just have to think of something else. Yeah, like stop lying that you're a ranger. There is a great fortress on the southernmost promontory of this land. Perhaps I will check there. Should we run into each other again, I hope to report that I found the talisman. Farewell. Alright, farewell to you, strange man. Let's see, we have completed... Oh no, we have improved reputation, I guess. Cool. Now, let's walk back to Ravadron. Okay.
Megovanen.
I did not expect to see friendly folk in Glenafon, and my heart was ready for their absence. But the sight of works among the one-time burrows of my friends is more than I can bear. How many evenings did I spend alongside Meredith and Adrin on their nightly strolls? How many days did I spend in conversation with Wena, who gave me such lessons in painting that my art was ever changed? Too few, I see now. Ravadron frowns, his pleasant memories scattered like leaves before a storm. That's a good sentence, I like it. If I am grateful for anything, let it be this. I did not quarrel with my friends among the stores when they departed these lands. That, at least, is a kindness. Sure. Let us defeat some of the wargs here in the angle. If a large pack of the creatures pass through Glenafon, as you say, there will be a danger to those who live nearby, including the friends I quarreled with recently. Then we will continue on to Thornhat, the Dunedain village that is our destination. We will continue? Well, I still have free will. We might not continue together. That's up to me, right? I have a request to make of the rangers there, and we can tell them about the Warg Park. Okay, fair enough. We can tell them.
How can I be of service?
Okay, nothing new here. Fine. Alright, so now we have to defeat works here yet again, which is not a problem. We need to defeat another 6. Cool. We probably will head back to another place. I'll show you in a minute, guys. The place in the northern part of the region where we should have started all along. Because if you recall, we had a meta quest for Narnian there, and we have completed the second half of it, so we should return there first, I believe, before we head to Toughen. Okay, so now let me see. Yes, so we're here at Glenafon, and we should head back to... They're just called the Defenders of the Angle, I think. Well, this place had a proper name, but apologies, I forgot what it was. Anyways, I'll meet you way over there. And here we are, riding to the northernmost point of the Angle of Mito 2. Technically the South Row shows, and back to the Angle of Mito 2, yes. Cool, so now let's talk to Narnian here.
May Gavonen.
Welcome back. Have you found something interesting? You hand her the stone. Fascinating. This is a Gwelumir, a weather stone. Oh wow, that's cool. It sadly has lost most of its function, but when it was first created, it would have indicated what the weather is in a certain area. Wow, how? In what ways? They were an experiment that had been considered a failure, as one could easily look to the skies to count clouds. You say you found this in an ancient smile? What a perfect use for such a device. It must have been gifted to an elf friend long ago. Yes, maybe our new elf friend has given it to Wenna because she was so dear to him, and she taught him painting techniques. Who knows? Thank you for bringing it to me. I look forward to studying its properties. So indicated what the weather is in a certain area though, not just immediately where the stone is. Interesting. Cool. Oh, she has more stuff for us? Well, we completed that quest and now we have the meta quest.
What do you need?
You have done so much more than I could have hoped for, my friend. Oh, you're welcome. These artifacts will most certainly tide me over until the Angle is a safer place for my studies. I hear that you're doing what you can to further that cause as well. I thank you. You're welcome again. Let's see, we have heavy leggings of Mitotio, which are not bad, but fate I don't care about. Leggings of Mitotio, and those are not bad either. Let's see, but they have less armor. Good amount of finesse rating though, not bad. And light leggings of Mitotio. Cool. Pretty decent stuff here. Wow. So now we have to right way over there, guys, and we have been up to around here on the road, but south of it we have not ridden together, so I'll meet you around here. Alright, my friends, here we are in the middle of the Angle of Mitotio, and let's continue our journey south here and see what things we might encounter along the road, and we'll definitely follow the road for now. Yeah. Cool reddish rocks here. Pretty neat. Other than that, oh yeah, here we are. More people in need of help, I suppose. Wait, these are Garon Maytorn and Waltney Maytorn. Okay.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Well, look here, my very favorite champion. Your timing is most fortuitous once again. Another one of those wretched spirits is pestering good folks like ourselves. We made it all the way up to here. Ooh, we have a lynx with you. Awesome. I stepped off of the road for barely an instant, and it swept toward me most frightfully. Never mind, this is not their lynx. We have to defeat it now. Sorry about that. I was just regrouping and getting prepared to send it packing. But now that you're here, well, youth before beauty. We would be much obliged if you could see to its defeat. Sure, beauty. The ghostly roads to go ever on. And what say you, Garen?
Greetings.
My son told me that the ruins are full of treasure. Oh, poor horsey is nervous. Lost relics of kings and queens who did battle here and fell, spewing curses. Okay, come on, more prowler. Spewing curses so potent that none dared to strip them on their goods. They just left them where they fell, and let the birds and wolves see to the bodies. Wow, Garen shudders. I do not believe in curses, but I think we shall continue on our way regardless. Alright, so we have to look for the ghostly figure. This way, okay. Let's see how far we need to go. Not too far. Very pretty place though, for sure. The ground has been disturbed here, yes. Clearly, a patch of freshly dug earth. Yeah, freshly is the key word here. Ghostly figure? Oh, it's just a ruffian. A live one. Evil manslayer of the angle? A man pretending to be a ghost? What was he hiding? Well, treasure, if that will be my guess. Search for the rocky outcrop. There's a fallen sack here. Okay. Search the rocky outcrop. Okay. A sack dropped by the ghostly figure. A tin of chalk white paint. Aha. Good for pretending to be a ghost. Yes. I see how it is. Though he was definitely not a ghost, obviously. Meaning that even with the chalk on, he didn't look like a ghost to me. Or maybe the chalk has worn off by the time I reached him. Now we have to continue searching for clues. Well, I mean, my guess would be treasure, though. Whether there is one is another question. Other clues, huh? Well, there's the tent. But, a path leads deeper into the rocks. Is this the path? Not so sure. If that's where we want to be headed. Is this the path? Okay. A relic snatcher. Okay. Okay, let's assume this is the path and let's follow it on. Wow, there's plenty of those guys here. But I'm not sure I'm going the right way. Okay. This? Okay. Again, not so sure, guys. If that's the road. I mean, there is definitely some pavement here, but maybe this is the way? Quite peculiar. Okay, wow. There are lots of those here, that's for sure. Oh, he's digging up for something. And there is a captain. Okay. The relic hunter captain who looks pretty fun, actually. Wow, lots of you guys. Fine, fine, fine. One at a time, one at a time. Wow, good shooting from all over there. You're a little more skillful than the Bree ruffians. Okay, good. I mean, not good, but I was impressed, I guess. Well, I don't see. Well, I see more excavations, of course, but I don't see where I should head next. Well, we were here already, so follow the path is a little ambiguous to me. But no matter, we shall persevere for sure. We'll more snatchers, sure. I have a feeling we'll have a quest that asks us to defeat a bunch of those people. Maybe this way? No, I see no path down here. Okay. Well. Yes. Yes, you're skillful, I see, but I'm more skillful than you. Sorry. Yes. Maybe it's up there? I mean, we might as well explore together, right? That's... well, wow, we're being attacked here left and right. We even completed the regular Beast Slayer deeds, now we have the advanced one. Or is it this? Well, this is not the path, this is the main road here. This is the main road, so... I don't know. It's a little strange to me. Okay. Well, it looks like this is the way, and we've already been here, guys, but I guess I didn't go far enough that way. I don't know. Okay, yeah, we know. You're a relic snatcher, you wanna snatch my life too, but tough luck with that. Alright, a relic for the captain as well. Okay. So many of you. Pretty crazy here. Okay. Thieves and grave robbers. Yes, thieves and grave robbers. It took me so long to figure that out. Okay, now I have to defeat them. Fine. Well, shouldn't be a problem except for the captain. Okay. Because we just defeated him. So it may take a little while, but it should be fine. Counters and snatchers. Well, and the carbine count for the beast, so Beast Slayer deed. Okay, so at this point we need one more snatcher. There. And then all we have to do is wait for the captain to reappear. I think we should be done. Okay. Alright. I think here is the captain. We're good to go now. Good. The ghostly roads go ever on. Funny. On that note, I bid you farewell until next time, guys. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.